Hi guys, it's Jill. This video is going to be another reading vlog. I'm going to be reading Ruthless Vows, which is the second book to Divine Rivals, and I've been anticipating this book ever since I finished Divine Rivals. And before I get started, I did want to say that this video is going to have spoilers from here on out. I have about an hour till I'm having family over for dinner and everything, but I'm going to get this started in the meantime. I just finished part 1 and now I'm on to Drawn to the Flame, which is part 2. So far really not much has been going on. Iris is really sad. She's back in her hometown of Oath at the start of this, and she's just really missing Roman, and she literally has no idea where he even is, if he's safe. She does know that Dakra took him, but she doesn't know whether he's like alive and everything like that. I'm pretty sure she was living with her brother, but it was kind of awkward between the two, and it really didn't seem like Iris fully trusted him since coming back from the front lines. And Iris is still working as a writer, but one day she goes into work and she sees this article that is supposedly written by Roman, and that article was in support of Jacker, which she was upset about because she is on Enva's side. So the war is between these two divines, which is one is Enva and one is Jacker. And I guess they actually used to be married, but then Enva betrayed the other one. And we also get Roman's point of view, and we discover that he has had his memories erased. For some reason, Iris knows that he has his memories erased, but now he's writing from the perspective of Dakra, and we're also getting his perspective and how he's struggling with his memory loss and is trying to regain his memories while also being held captive. And then Iris gets the opportunity to go back to the front lines in Avalon, I believe it is, to write more about the war, which I don't even really know why she did that, because I don't think Roman's going to be there. I feel like in her head that was the closest way to be able to get clues or try to find Roman. And the end of part 1 actually ends with Iris and Roman reconnecting through their magical typewriters, but Roman of course doesn't have his memories. So Iris finds out that it's Roman, but Roman doesn't know it's Iris, and she doesn't want Roman to get in trouble with Dakra, so she doesn't sign her letters with her actual name. She signs them as Elizabeth, which was her grandma's name. I'm really not sure exactly what I think is going to happen next, because Iris is now in Avalon, and then Roman is, I think, traveling with Dakra to go to Oath. So I feel like they're just going to like miss each other. So far I think I'm enjoying it though. I like that they're now corresponding with each other through the letters again, so they can talk to each other, and hopefully Roman can get his memories back. I do think that this first part though has been not like super slow, but a little slower than I would like, and hopefully part 2 is just a little bit more fast-paced. So Dakra's plan is that he's going to restore the roads that are underground, which I guess haven't been able to be useful for many years now. Then after he's restored those, he's going to attack cities, which Roman has warned Iris that he's going to attack next. It is the city's called Hawkshire, and then Iris goes to Hawkshire to warn the captain that there's going to be an attack soon. I don't know if Iris and Roman will see each other during this attack. I hope that Roman can get away, because I get the sense that he is also finding out that Dakra is actually bad and that he's kind of on the bad side of this war. But Iris just told the captain now, and now she's staying there, and he's going to provide them with like food and shelter for a bit, but I feel like Dakra is going to attack very, very soon. Hi, Nitty. So since Iris knew about the attack and she warned the commander, he made everyone from that town or city evacuate, so I don't think anyone was like hurt. Also in the letter that Roman gave to Iris warning about the attack, he specifically said to burn the letter so that no one else could find out about the plan, but then she ends up telling a bunch of people. So I feel like Roman is definitely going to get in some hot water when Dacra finds out that he has betrayed him. When they did attack though, her and Roman end up meeting with each other. It was unplanned, but she ended up telling him about their marriage and just kind of quickly saying that they're together and stuff. And she tried to convince him to escape with her, but he said that he would, when it was safe to do so, he would find her again. So then she ends up leaving and then getting out of the town, which Dacra is not happy with, because he's like to the other soldiers and stuff, how did a mortal girl end up getting away from him and the hounds and stuff like that? So he has some suspicions that someone has turned on him. And then at the very end of part 2, we find out, it's not really explained why, but we find out that Roman, that he gets all of his memories back. And now I'm on part 3. It's called Wings in a Cage. So I'm on chapter 25 now. Hi guys, I'm back from my parents' house, but back to Ruthless Vows. So Roman ends up telling Iris that he will feed her information, the secret intel, and whatever Dacra has plans for, like attacks and strategy and things like that, which I really think is not a good idea, because Dacra is just bound to find out about this, and I feel like he's literally just going to kill Roman for that. I'm sure Roman will of course survive this, like I don't think he's gonna die at the end of this, but when he said that I was like, I would not do that if I were you. Aside from that, we also kind of find out that Roman's family, the Kits, are kind of working with Dacra. They're definitely involved with him, and I know they send secret letters to him. So that's a little sketchy, and Iris finds out about this, and I'm pretty sure Roman also is aware of this happening as well. I really think that the Kits and Dacra are doing some sketchy things in the background, which will be eventually revealed. And the last thing that I just read was that Dacra sent Roman on a mission to get Iris from Oath and kind of convince her to write for him instead of writing for Enva. I actually think though that Dacra knows Roman and Iris are together, and that he's just testing Roman to see where his loyalty will be and whether or not he will try to run away. Regardless of that though, Roman is very happy because he gets to see Iris again, and they meet at this cafe, and I think they're just about to meet up secretly at his house, which I feel like is also not a good idea because, like I said, the Kit house, bad. So I feel like that would be pretty dangerous for Iris to be there. It's been a few days since I've picked up Ruthless Vows, but I read I think 3 chapters today now, and I'm really loving the writing. It's very like whimsical and magical, but what's been happening is that Dacra, when he captures people, he takes their memories, but then the memories start slowly coming back to them, which Roman, all of his memories are back. He remembers Iris, he remembers everything, which I'm pretty sure I said in another clip, but he's trying not to be suspicious, so he's kind of pretending and playing dumb with Dacra, just so that Dacra doesn't find out and know that Roman remembers his past and all of that. Roman and Iris were able to reconnect, which was really nice to read about, but then literally the day after, one of the lieutenants that is on Dacra's side, he confronts Roman and is like, I know that you're the mole, and I found the letter that you and Iris have been sending together. So this lieutenant guy knows that Roman is kind of fraternizing, I guess, with the enemy. My friend and I were just messaging each other. She's reading this book at the same time as I am, and I think I might be a little bit further than her now, but we were both at like the middle point for a while there, and she just said to me today, she's like, I really hope that one of the two don't die, but I have a bad feeling that Roman's gonna die because Dacra is not going to be happy at all when he finds out that Roman's been the mole this whole time, feeding information to Iris. So I'm really worried for them. I just want them to be together. They're so cute, but I feel like it might not be a happy ending, which I don't know, maybe it is because it's YA, and generally I feel like YA has happy endings. I just don't think Dacra is going to be taking this information very well, so we shall see soon. I'm on chapter 43 now, I'm almost done. I think I have about 100 pages left now. What I think I found out was that Roman's dad, Mr. Kit, wasn't actually working for Dacre. He was kind of befriending him while at the same time plotting against him to like assassinate him. Because at this one meeting that was like an important meeting where Dacre was talking to a bunch of high society people in Oath, he was trying to convince all of these important people to kind of be on his side and fight for him instead of Enva. So a bunch of people were at this presentation, including Roman and Iris, but there was a bomb on the stage, underneath of the stage actually, where Dacre was making this presentation. But one of Mr. Kit's associates or whatever, someone that works for him, took Roman away from this presentation because they knew what was going to happen, because it was Mr. Kit that put the bomb there. So he took Roman away so Roman would be safe. But when Roman left, he was super worried about Iris because she was obviously still at the presentation. Of course, she ends up surviving the whole bomb and everything. Now though, I feel like Iris is going to kill Dacre because I think it was in a dream or something. Enva showed Iris this like special sword that apparently has been used to kill divines in the past, which now Iris is in possession of this sword. So she's kind of powerful at this point. And she's really smart as well, so I feel like she's going to be able to use this sword to kill Dacre. But I have this much left, and I think I'm going to do a final update once I'm done. I just finished the book, and in the end what happened was that Dacre gave the people of Oath an ultimatum, pretty much saying that they have to follow him or they'll face the consequences. Then he also found out that Roman was the mole, so then he took Roman as one of his prisoners. Then I was correct in predicting that Iris was going to kill him, which honestly seemed a little bit too easy for her to do that. But after that was done, it seemed like everything was going to be fine. And then there was like this random resistance group that was trying to kill all of Dacre's soldiers without even doing a trial for them or anything, which technically Roman was part of that group. So then Iris was trying to convince them that no, Roman's not bad. He was actually feeding her information this whole time. Honestly, this book was super war heavy, which I don't mind, but I felt like it was also a little bit slow. Definitely slower than the first one. And I did like the ending that Iris and Roman were together, of course, but I don't know why. I feel like there should have been a little bit more. Maybe something was missing. I can't exactly put my finger on it though. In conclusion, I think I would rate it 3.5 stars. I would definitely recommend it if you read Divine Rivals. But that's going to be all for this reading vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in a new video coming soon. Bye!